Get ready with me. I have already moisturized my face and applied sunscreen. Now I'm using the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer and applying it all over my face. This primer is really nice and blurs out the pores and make your makeup really long lasting. Now I'm using the MAC Studio Finish Concealer in the shade NC35 and just concealing wherever I have dark spots or any pigmentation. So this concealer is like exactly my skin tone, or I would say a slight darker. And for the under eye, I'm using the brush and the same concealer. It is not a very fluffy brush and it is not a very dense brush as well. This brush is from PAC Platinum Series brush kit. Now I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way foundation in the shade Golden Beige and using very little quantity of it, applying it as a dot all over my face and using the same brush to blend the foundation. This brush from PAC is really nice. Actually, it is named as a contouring brush, but I use it as a foundation brush. I'm not going very high on the coverage, so not using too much of the product. Now I'm using the Recode liquid blush and applying it on my cheeks and a little bit on my nose and using the same foundation brush to blend it. Yeah, so blending it on my cheek as well, on my nose as well. Now I'm going in with the e.l.f. Camo Hydrating Concealer and highlighting my face. I'm not using a very light concealer because it is a daytime look and I don't want very light concealer. I want the look to look very natural. And using the same foundation brush to blend the concealer all over my face. This concealer suits my complexion really well. It is not too dark, not too light for my complexion. For the under eye area, I'm going to use a smaller brush from the back. So I'm changing the brush over here and blending the concealer. This concealer has a really nice amount of coverage. Using the same concealer over my eyelid also as a base for eyeshadow. Now I'm going to blend everything with a sponge. This is YBP sponge, it's not available anymore. I'm setting my face with PAC HD translucent powder. For the under eye, I'm using a smaller brush, removing the creases from the eyelids and then setting them. For the rest of my face, I'm using a PAC puff because I want my makeup to last long because it is a daytime look and I live in Goa and Goa is a very humid state, so we sweat a lot. Now I'm dusting off the excess powder using the Cheek Stars palette from Benefit, and from this palette I'm using the shade Hoola Bronzer to lightly contour my face and bronze my face. I'm not doing very harsh contouring, just very slight bit to give a little structure to my face just below my blush. Now using with a fluffier brush to make the edges softer and using a bigger fluffy brush to contour my chin area and my forehead, and again using the smaller brush to contour my nose. From the same palette, I'm using the blush and highlighter and applying it all over my cheek, but later I realized that this is not popping really well. These blushes are not very pigmented, so I'm using the MAC blush in Flower Power and topping it up because I really like the blushed look. Let me know who else like blushed look. From the MAC Cosmetic, I'm using their highlighter and this is in the shade, I guess, Glitz, Whisper of Glitz. Yeah, this is a really nice highlighter. It has cool and warm tones both. Now I'm using the same MAC blush and applying it all over my eyelids and in my crease. And from the Anastasia Amrezy palette, I'm using a shimmery shade and applying it all over my crease. I'm not going in with a very heavy eye makeup. Now I'm using the Huda Beauty eyebrow pencil. This pencil has a really fine tip. I already have very bushy eyebrows, so I don't like to go very heavy with the eyebrows. I'm just filling in some sparse area and using the spoolie to set my eyebrows. Now using the MAC Fix Plus in the variant matte again because I want my base to last really long, and trust me, this base lasted me whole day. I'm filming it in the morning at 11 o'clock and my base was intact as it is till 10 o'clock in the night. Now I'm curling my lashes and using the Maybelline Sky High mascara. I really like this mascara. This gives you very nice bushy long eyelashes, but the only downside of it because it is waterproof, it is a pain to remove this mascara, but I really like the effect, so I use it very occasionally because it's very difficult to remove. Now I'm using this Smashbox lipstick and Huda Beauty lip pencil. I'm lining my lips using the Huda Beauty lip pencil and also overlining a little bit because yeah, it looks good. And I'm also going to fill in a little bit. Now I'm using the uh, Smashbox lipstick. I guess this is the shade Big Spender. This is it. This is my final look. And let me know how did you like this look. I'll see you in my next video. Till then, do like, share and comment on this video. Thank you. Bye bye.